amazing. Yes, this is the launching ground for our students to become future leaders. And this school is doing great job that I can see it while watching the performance. It's not only the academic performance, but also the performance all around. Sports, in elocution, in various competitions, Olympiads. Great, and that's what will bring best out of them. I'm glad to see so many parents here besides the students. And I'm also a parent. My son is doing engineering now, third year, he's 20 years old, and my daughter is 16, she's just going to junior college now. And I am son of a teacher. My mom retired as a principal of a school, and I talked with her yesterday. I told her I'm going to one of the schools in Thane to talk to the students. And the first question she asked was, are the parents going to be also there? So I said, yes, I'm not sure at the moment, but they will be there. So you know what to talk to students. But please also share something with the parents. So before I talk about the students, for the parents, and my mom always told me that, which I would like to share with all the parents who are here, who are of more or less of my age. She said two important things to me while raising your children to make them good human being. One, children demand a lot of things, correct? I want new mobile, I want new TV or new gadgets, whatever it is. So she says it is those parents who give them immediately whatever demand is made by the children, who give them immediately, it's not very good idea, because the child doesn't realize the importance of what it requires to get that. At the same time, whatever child demands, those parents who never pay attention to it or never give that thing, it's worse. But wise parents fulfill the demand of their child when it's the right time, it's the right thing, and for the right purpose. So this is my appeal, besides to the students, to the parents. This is extremely important. And of course to be friends with our children. They are spending more time in the school, and the school is doing great job of developing them into good citizens, good human beings. But at home, the parents have duty to be a good parents, and this is one thing. We need to be friends because they should be able to communicate, share things with us as parents. For the students, it is the decision making in everything they do. I'm glad that they are learning, they are educating themselves in such a fine institution. And when I was listening carefully to your oath, Dovre sir, today in the morning, three important points from your oath. One is caring, sharing, and honesty. And I would like to share with you that The company which I work for presently, V Ships, is the world's largest ship management company. Our values are exactly same. So it's a great alignment with what's happening in the international market, because values is the first step when you want to achieve any targets. So the institutions, and because of that, teachers, boys, girls, students, everybody, if those values are imbibed at right age, will take you to the great heights. Caring. When you talk about caring, caring for your teachers, caring for your parents, caring for everything around you, environment, everyone who come across you, what you can impart, what you can give out to them. And that has to do a lot with what you call leadership. Leadership is certainly not about a title or a badge or being something different, something higher. No, not at all. Each and every one of us is a leader in its own sense. Now, next, big round of applause for all those prize winners today. It's not easy to achieve those badges. It's not easy to get prizes at inter-schools and state level competitions, whatever may be the sports or elocution or whatever may be the competition. You get prizes when you give everything. Whatever comes in your way, whatever work comes in your way, you try to do it beautifully. Not only as a duty, but what is the best way I can do this job? When you have that attitude, which is derived from your values, that's when you get prizes. And I would like to also share with the students who didn't get any prizes or badges today that we've got a long way to go, and each and every student has got something special in it. It is just a matter of finding it, and who else can be the best person than you yourself. So, you need to be in constant search of that fine thing which is inside you. And once you get it, there you are. I can share with my personal experience that each and every student need to have a dream. And once one get that dream, your direction gets firm. You need to give 100%, 100+% to achieve that dream. Then no turning back. So if I have to reach that dream, and that dream is not the dream which you get it in sleep, should be that dream which gives you sleepless nights. I have to achieve that. So, having that dream first and then doing everything possible to achieve that dream, once you get that direction, will take you to the success. And education doesn't mean only the marks, only the academics. It has got so many other things when you look at life as a whole, and the success as a whole. It's not only about the academics. So that is the reason, first thing in the morning I asked Vaibhav sir and Tavle sir about what all extracurricular activities the school is having. And I'm impressed that school has not left any stone unturned to develop their students into good human beings and good leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, all these values which are coming in this forming age where students are developing into good citizens, good professionals, good leaders. They are going to bring them in practice when they go and face the real world. Whichever career you choose, they requested me to talk a few things about the field I'm working for, and I can tell you with hand on my heart that Merchant Navy as a career is a different career than any other career when it comes to all these values. If you have all these values, you can go great height in this career as well. I joined Merchant Navy way back in '88. As per the current structure, to join in Merchant Navy, first of all, people need to understand there is a difference in Merchant Navy and Indian Navy. Indian Navy is about defense of this country, about safeguarding our sea boundaries, our coasts, and Merchant Navy is about carriage of goods. So today you will be surprised to know that 96% of the goods world over are transported by sea. Everything what you use in your day-to-day life, right from morning till sleeping, right from your toothpaste till you sleep, your clothes, everything is something to do with the shipping. It is that important. Shipping, world shipping is governed by IMO, which is a UN body, and UN Secretary General described it beautifully. He said, shipping to the world is so important. It is so important for the world economy that if shipping stops, half the world will freeze and half the world will starve. So that is shipping. We are talking about 50,000 plus ships with about 10 lakh seafarers manning them across the world and transporting goods day and night, relentlessly taking the challenges out at sea. As a career, no doubt, it is a challenging career, but at the same time, it is very rewarding career. I have offered this school to give a special lecture on Merchant Navy for the students who are interested to join the field. But in brief, I can tell you the qualities which are needed in the students. The profession needs that you need to be away from your home for long duration of time, that is about 4 to 6 months at stretch, away from your families and away from your home. So you need mentally strong, physically strong person. Entry criteria also talk about your eyesight. It needs to be perfect, 6x6 at the entry level. We have psychometric tests done before one is accepted in the field. Talking about the officers category, we basically on the ship have 3 departments. One is engineering department, other is deck department, and third is the saloon or catering department. A typical merchant ship of today, the ships are of different type: container ships, dry cargo ships, bulk carriers, tankers, chemical tankers, which are carrying thousands of tons of cargo at a time. So this deck department, engine department, and saloon department, deck department is involved into day-to-day maintenance of the deck, as well as navigation of the ship and general management, dealing with the authorities when ship comes across in ports. The engineering departments take care and maintenance of the machinery on board, machinery such as boilers, cranes, windlasses, generators, all the machineries of is required to run the ship. And saloon or catering department takes care of the catering requirements of this crew, which is about 20 to 25 crew at a time on board on any standard size merchant ship. For Indian officers have got very good name in international market. It's truly international. 150 different countries are, the seafarers come from 150 different countries in this field. So there is a stiff competition. As far as Government of India is concerned, we have on deck side, the person needs to be in the science stream, and after 10+2, one has to appear for the IMU, that is International Maritime University examination of central government, and conducted by central government. It's a competitive examination. And followed by, you get 1 year of pre-sea training, that is a training given before you board your first ship as a cadet. So that is pre-sea training for 1 year, and after that, we need to complete 24 months of sea time as a cadet before you become eligible to appear for the first examination of becoming a navigating officer. And after that, every 18 months, you have 2 examinations till you become eligible to take command of a ship, that is called master or a captain of a ship. On the engine side, you have a similar requirement. If you have a degree in mechanical engineering, you need to do 1 year course before you join merchant navy, which is called pre-sea training course for marine engineers. And you also have another stream of engineers which do 4 years of B.Tech marine engineering, where you don't need a pre-sea training course. You can directly join the course after obtaining your degree examination, after obtaining your degree. Similar to the deck side, the engineers have to appear for again central government examination under Ministry of Shipping to achieve their first rank as a 4th engineer, which is called class 4 examination. And after 18 months, 2 more examinations till they become chief engineer of the ship. And similarly, on the catering side, you have ranks like stewards, chief stewards, second cooks, chief cooks. So these 3 departments, deck, engine and catering, are headed by heads of the department, which is chief officer on deck side, chief engineer on the engine side, and chief cook on the catering side. And all 3 departments head, they report to the captain of the ship, which comes only from the deck side, from the navigation side. So that's in general the criteria and ways of entering this field. I am on the panel of examiners of central government for navigating officers, oral examination. Also, I'm involved into the selection of deck cadets, and we look in the students, besides his academics, what the boy has done or what the girl has done besides studies in his last 12 years of school life or college life, whatever he has done. And a lot of weightage is given to these extracurricular activities while selecting the boys. I am really glad that the students and parents are here in large number to attend this ceremony, and I can tell you that the school is on the right path of developing their students into great citizens as well as perfect human beings. With those lines, I conclude my short speech. Thank you so much.